What up? What up? What up? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. What's good with everybody out there? CSGs, what's happening? Appreciate y'all for joining us to another therapeutic show for the Houston Rockets, man. What is good with y'all, CSGs? Appreciate everybody for coming out, joining us once again. Afternoon, morning, wherever you looking at it right now. Appreciate you for joining us. Oh man. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make it up. You can't even write a script this bad, bro. What is really going on? Silas. What is this infatuation with Daishen Nix? I really genuinely want to know. I really want to know what is this infatuation with Daishen Nix, bro. Like, sometimes you got to protect your players from slander, bro. Sometimes you got to protect your players from slander. And Silas, he doesn't do that. He put his players in compromised positions on the regular. Knicks, he shouldn't even have been in the game for one. We had time to where we can get all our defensive guys on the court. It's not like they didn't just take a timeout. What is really going on? And then Baba Shola says he kept Knicks in for defense. Like Knicks don't get cooked on a regular. What? I'm not fit to let this Rocket squad kill me, bro. I'm not fit to let them kill me. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta holler at my CSGs. I gotta be here for my CSGs. You know what I'm saying? I can't let this Rockets team be my demise, man. You shouldn't either. But Silas, what are we doing? Why do you even have Knicks in the game? Like, Silas be drunk. Man, that dude be drunk or something on the sideline, man. I can't even say he be high because even when you high, you don't make these type of dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? This dude be drunk with his lineups, with his situational ball IQ is terrible. He don't understand situations, seem like, in his personnel that should be in. You're supposed to have your best defensive guys and your highest IQ guys in at the end of the game. So, back-to-back games, we lose on the final play. And it didn't help that Jalen Green was terrible. I will give it to him. He tied the ball game up. But come on. Like, come on, bro. What the hell? He left him in for defense. Come on. Do you not know your players, bro? Do you not know what they're good and what they're not good at? Everybody in this chat understands the assignment. You got one job. They have 0.7 seconds left. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to throw an alley. They don't have no other time to do nothing else but throw an alley. And you leave in Daishen Nix. You don't have in Tari or Garuba or nothing like none of your defensive guys. Like, what is going, like, Silas? This is why you fire Silas. This is why you fire this man. He have no clue. It's like he just fumbling around in the dark, just trying to just throw stuff against the wall, see if it sticks. You've been dealing with these guys for what? Almost 50 plus games now. You don't know what you got on your squad, and bro, this was Absolutely crazy. Even dating back to the last game against the Kings, you run the same out of bounds play 2 times in a row. Silas is not. This is why we say Silas is not helping. For everybody that that says, "Oh, Silas don't. He didn't come in to do this. He didn't come in to do that. He wasn't here to take on a tanking squad." This game ain't have nothing to do with tanking. They tried to win this game, and he legitimately thinks Nix is a good defensive player because I've heard this guy say this more than once. I've heard him say this more than once. Silas big brains everything, and he overthinks. He just overthinks it, bro. He either overthink it or he's not thinking at all. This was another good game. I mean, the defense looked pretty good. I mean, we held them under 100 points. That's pretty good. Now, granted, Miami team is a little bit of wonky right now. They're a first round exit if you ask me. Look like Jimmy Butler is pretty much, I wouldn't say washed, but he's not the same Jimmy Butler. He's not. He was all over the place, erratic. He's a foul hunting MFer. This dude just, if he can't get the bucket, he's gonna make you foul him. And Jayshawn Tate, he should have known that he was gonna try to get him to foul him at the end. He gets 30% of his buckets at the line. What else do you think he was gonna do? He was gonna foul bait you into fouling him. Jayshawn, put your hands up. Get your hands out of the cookie jar. Put your hands straight up. And then Silas with the whole Knicks thing. This is crazy. We find different ways to lose. Almost every game, we find a new way to lose. This is wow. And we did pretty good second half on Bam Adebayo. I think he only had 4 points. The defense, the hustle was there. We did good as far as the whole game. I see it. Even with Jalen only scoring what? I don't even know how many Jalen scored because it don't even really matter. But he was just ass tonight. We got contributions from a lot of different people. Ty, he looked good when he started getting in the rhythm. Jabari, he held it down. Şengün, he was, but they was really, he was going up against Bam, one of the best defensive bigs in the league. So I wasn't really mystified by Şengün struggling. Because he always struggled against Miami, if you remember. Miami is just a team that when they run a whole lot of dribble hands off in actions and get the centers in actions and stuff. He's gonna struggle with these type of teams. Jalen, every time Jalen have a 40-point bomb, you best believe the next game he's scoring below 15 points. The consistency is not there with Jalen yet. But bruh, Silas, this is why you fire him. Some of this stuff is indefensible. You cannot defend Silas on some of these things that he does. It is crazy. It's crazy, bro. This stuff is crazy, man. CSGs, man. Now, how y'all feeling out there, man? Let me give it roll call. Let me holler at your boys. What's happening, CSGs? I know how y'all feeling, because y'all feel like me. Unless you pro-tank DJ Generation. DJ Generation is a pro-tanker. If you pro-tanking, then This right up your alley. But like I always says, a game here, a game there, it won't hurt. But roll call, what's happening? Who we got in here with us? Joe Blue, what's popping, Joe Blue? Appreciate you for joining us. Swaggy D, what's good? Jose Pada, what's happening, Jose? Kenny S, what's popping? Devin 95, what's good with you, brother? Who else we got? Chet Man, what's good, Chet Man? Let's see. Steve-O, what's good, Steve-O? Alistair Auguste, what's happening? Tim Dunn, what's popping with you, Tim Dunn? Bumper, hold it down, Bumper. Baba Shola, what's good, Baba Shola? Appreciate you for joining us. Arshawn March, what's happening? Let's see, who else we got in here? Bobby Jinko, what's good, Bobby? Let's see, the real Marcus West, what's popping with you, the real Marcus West? Let's see. Usagami, what's good, Usagami? Uh-oh, what we got, what we got? Oh, we got gifts. Y'all better get them gifts. Y'all better get them gifts, man. Who donated them gifts? Third Coast Alliance. Third Coast Alliance is gifting out. Get them gifts, man. Grab them gifts. I'll read them off when y'all done. Okay, okay. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Run them up. Run them up. Oh, they're still going. All right. That's 5 of them. DJ, not DJ. Third Coast Alliance replacing DJ Generation with the gift memberships, man. Let's see who all got one of them things, brother. Let's see who got them. Merc1. Appreciate you for joining us via DJ Generation with the gifts. Young Edo, Chop Shop member, Young Edo is officially a member gifted by Third Coast Alliance. Kevin Meyer. Appreciate that. He's also a new member. Let's see. Sheezy, my Neezy. He got him a gift as well. My boy H Heathbury. What's good, Heath Bilbrey? He got one of those as well. I think that's 5 of them. So y'all are the lucky ones that got gifts from my boy Third Coast Alliance. Good looking out, Third Coast. Y'all go ahead and shout out Third Coast in the chat. Good looking out, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that, Third Coast. Salute to you, big man. You a real one, Third Coast. You a real one, brother. Let's see. Let me finish my roll call. Y'all give it up to Third Coast, man, in the chat, brothers. Y'all give it up to Third Coast. Let's see who we got in there with us. Let's see what I stopped. Zachary Saying. Appreciate you for joining us, Zachary Saying. Swaggy D, I know I got you. Johnny Johnson, what's good, Johnny? Thomas Smith, what's popping with you, bruh? Let's see. Sigga Miggs, what's good, Sigga Miggs? Boris Oven, what's good, Boris? Appreciate you. Goyo Falcone, what's happening with you, Goyo? Let's see who else we got in here with us. Slim Boss, what's good, Slim Boss? Appreciate you for joining us. Astro Tech, what's happening, Astro Tech? My main man, Bubbles Eats, what's good, Bubba Eats? Young Edo in the building, what's happening, Young Edo? Rexy Bomb, what's good, Rexy? Appreciate you for joining us over here at the Chop Shop, man. Let's see, Barry McCockner, appreciate you, Barry, for joining us. Chris Strange TV, what's good with you, Chris Strange? Appreciate you for joining us as well. Who else we got in here with us? If I miss you, I ain't dish you. You feel me? If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Man, brother, man, oh man. Yeah, man. That was just a anticlimactic, if I must say. That was anticlimactic, man. Like that's not how we wanted to end that game. But round of applause to Mr. Tank Commander himself, Steven Silas, and the co-tank commander, Daishen Nix. They pulled it off in glorious fashion. They said, "Oh, y'all think y'all got us a victory? Nah, we gonna do this on y'all. We gonna do this. Watch what we pull out." Neck deck personnel, what's good, brother? What's happening with your neck deck? If I missed you, I ain't dish you, bro. I see you snuck in. Eagles 2020, what's popping with your Eagles? Tomorrow, Sunday, Eagles, it's that time. Super Bowl. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. This was just crazy. The tank roll on, brother. The tank rolls on. Alberto David, what's good with you, bro? Let me get to some of y'all comments, man. I'm gonna get to the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at the stats real quick. We're gonna look at the stats. It was a decent game, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna let this team kill me, bro. Urban Sprawl, what's good with your Urban Sprawl? Appreciate you for joining us, man. Let's see. Scores. 97-95. We lost to the Miami Heat. Let's see what's good with it. Jabari Smith played 34 minutes. He was 8 for 16, 3 for 9 from 3, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds. He had 22 points. He led us in scoring. He was a -3. KJ Martin played 38 minutes. He was 6 from 9 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 4 for 5 from free throw line. He had 6 rebounds. He had 5 turnovers, though. 17 points, and he was a -19. Jason Tate, he played 24 minutes. He was 2 for 7 from the field. He was 0 for 0. He didn't shoot a three-pointer. He was 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 points, -13. Yeah, this is why Tate needs to be a bench player. He's more of a bench player. Start Tata at point guard next time, please, Steven Silas. Start Tata. It's time out for all the nonsense. Al P played 31 minutes. He was 3 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds. He had 12 points. He was just a -2. He still is our offensive, I wouldn't say engine, but setup guy until KPJ returns. Jalen Green, he played 33 minutes. He was 5 for 19. He was 0 for 9 from the three-point line. Stop jacking him up, bro. If you 0 for 4, 5, 6, it's not your night. Stop jacking him up, Jalen. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He had 4 turnovers, a couple of in the last minute or so that really kind of hurt us. He had 11 points. Nasty game for Jalen. Nasty game. Usman Garuba played 14 minutes. He was 1 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from three-point line, 4 rebounds. Played 2. He had 2 points, but he was a +2. Tari Eason, he played 19 minutes, 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 8 points, but he was a +11. This is why you gotta play that man. He impacts positive on the court. Josh Christopher, he only played 10 minutes. I think he should have had more. He was 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line. He had 2 rebounds. He was a +7. He had 5 points. Our whole bench was in a plus. Our whole bench had plus. Tata Washington, 23 minutes, 2 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. Tata need to get a little bit more air on his shot. He was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, though, with 6 assists. No turnovers. This is why you start him. And he was a plus 10. He had the second highest plus minus on the squad. He had 6 points. This is why you start Tata, man. Daishen Nix, I ain't gonna even read that Daishen Nix. I don't even want to talk about Daishen Nix because it's just gonna run my blood pressure up. I don't even take blood pressure medication, but I might have to find me something tonight for Daishen Nix if I start talking about Daishen Nix. Him and Silas, tank commanders. They're one and the same. I want to do he see himself in Daishen Nix or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Daishen Nix that this man just feel like he have to play this man so much. I really don't. And Daishen Nix came and talking about, he made a post like, Daishen Nix, this, Nix that. All I hear is Daishen Nix. Bro, I'm 20 years old. I'm still learning the game. True, on both accounts. But that don't mean you need to be playing. That don't mean you need to be playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. I don't know, man. Daishen Nix, they need to cut, bro. They just need to cut. Cut him. Get him off my team. He don't provide nothing. Like, what is he good at that Tata isn't? I don't see it. Really, I don't see it. Why this man got to play so much? Why he got to play so much, Stephen Silas? If I ever get a chance to talk to Silas, I'm going to ask him, what is it about Daishen Nix that you see that I don't? Or that the whole Rockets fan base don't? Because I see nothing. I see nothing from him to say he needs to be playing this much. So yeah, CSGs, we all we got, bro. We still all we got. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, and it is getting cold outside again. So bundle up, bro. Ain't nothing changed, man. Last 2 games, we lose them on the last play of the game. In dramatic fashion. It's crazy. Let me get to my CSGs in the chat, man. How y'all feeling out there? Where I'm going to start? Chatman says, why Silas thought Nix was a good sub. There is insanity. Exactly, Chatman. I have no idea. What this guy sees in Daishen Nix to where he just absolutely has to play this man. It's like he just ruins the moment. He ruins the moment, bro. Third Coastal Lines, he says, when we were approaching the last 10 seconds, I knew Jalen Green was going to dribble too much and lose the rock. Sure enough, Jimmy Buckets got him. Jalen, he was just disappointing in this game. We just need a little bit consistency out of Jalen. He got ultra highs, but then he got some of the lowest lows on the team sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He just up and down a lot to where you can't get a real beat on, bro. Like, I know it's his second season, but like I said, I would take a consistent 19 or 20 points every game. I would take that over 35 here, 41 here, then 12, 10, 9, 11, 7, and then 30, 33, and then back to 15, 13. Jalen just needs to be more consistent, man. If he can get in his bag, like my boy Frank said, Jalen needs to sleep with the ball this summer. He needs to wake up dribbling. He needs to eat dribbling with one hand. He needs to take a shower, dribbling it out the shower. He needs to go to sleep. He needs to get your girl out the bed and scoot her over a little bit or something and have the ball by your pillow and just rub on it and caress it like you do, your girl. Because he needs to get very familiar with this ball to where it needs to become like a part of him. I don't need to see this man doing nothing without the ball. Y'all ever watch that movie called The Program with Omar Epps? And he was the running back for a football team, college football team. He had the most talent on the team. But the man used to just shit out the rock like dookie turds. And he used to fumble almost every other play when he get hit. So the coach told him, you do everything with this ball. You do not let this ball part your side. You keep it on you. And if somebody else bring me this ball that's not you, I'm going to cut you. Now, I'm not saying cut Jalen Green, but something like that needs to happen with Jalen Green. He needs this ball at all times by his side so he can get familiar with this ball, man. Because the dude just be losing it for no reason. For no reason, bro. Now, I ain't did this in a while, but I see we got 71 people watching me. Watching the Chop Shop. And we only got 30 likes. If you're rocking with your boy, please hit the like button when you come in. That's the least you can do. So we can get it out to other like-minded Rockets fans. And they can come in and chop it up with us. So, if you don't mind, and if you don't want to hear music for a minute or 30 seconds, please hit the like button. Please hit that like button. Let's get it up to at least 45, 50 likes. I'm going to check back in like 2 minutes. And if it's not, y'all going to hear the background music for a little while. Come on, get my likes up, man. Get my likes up. Appreciate it in advance. Appreciate it in advance. Tim Dunn says, Silas last second defense, let him dunk. Bro, it was obvious. They had 0.7 seconds. They had no other choice but to throw an alley. Why you even out there? Why did they even guard the perimeter? I would have told everybody, stand under the goal. Everybody. You can't get a 3 seconds. It's not enough time. Just stand under the goal. You know what I'm saying? Stand under the goal and don't let them get an alley-oop. Because that's the only play they can do, and they converted it. It's like somebody telling you, oh, this is what I'm going to do, and you can't stop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bruh. Come on. Yusagami says, respect to you, Space and Frank and CSGs. Let's chop it up. Yeah, we all down bad, bro. We all down bad, but we been down bad, so I don't think there's no other way to feel. When was the last time we really felt good about anything? Like the Bucks game? That was 2 months ago almost. That was a good feeling. But it's too far in between, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. This is just crazy. Kevin Meyer says, how is Nix in the league? Your guess is it's just as good as mine, bro, because I have no idea. The only reason why he in the league is because Stone and Silas. Basically, more on Stone, I would say. But Silas don't have to play him. And this dude plays him. And he plays him religiously. Like he's a net gain. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really a fixture here. Like we planning on letting Nix eventually take over the point guard role or something. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, Kevin, I don't know, bro. Your guess is good as mine. Sigel Mig says maybe Silas needs some THC to help them think better. Yeah, some THC, some CBD, some something. Cause I don't know what bro be thinking. I really legit don't know what bro be thinking. You feel me? I really don't know. Thomas Smith says it's fake. It's fate. No other way to explain it. Come on over, Wimby. I'm hoping you right. I'm hoping you right. Either it's fate or Silas is just incompetent. and maybe it's a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of both. Jose Prada says, I'm trying to figure when the game did Knicks play decent defense. I don't know. I mean, he played some similar defense on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander like 2-3 games ago. But we seen Shai come back and just drop 40 on us. Because that was an aberration. That was an aberration. I think that was just more of Shai not being aggressive and not hitting his shots. Not too much of what Knicks had to do with it. Slim Balls, he says, what's up, Ghost? Why wasn't Eason in? Shaking my head. Bruh, your guess is good as mine. I really have no answers why we didn't set an all defensive lineup out there. And why did we even bother defending? I don't know why we even bother defending the perimeter, bro. 0.7 seconds. You can't get a 3 seconds. Put everybody in the paint. Why not? Leave one guy out to hold the inbounder. Matter of fact, don't even hold the inbound guy. Let him inbound it. Just leave a guy out or 2 guys out to, put pressure on the ball handler. But if they would have inbound the ball anywhere but an alley, time would have ran out. It's just that simple. This is elementary. It's really elementary, bro. It's really elementary, and Silas just big brains everything. Yusagami says Jalen Green is down bad tonight, exclusive for that tie ball game. Except for the tie ball game. I know what you mean. Yeah, that was the only legit good play he had most of the game. It really was. That was pretty much the only good game play he had most of the game. He's throwing up BS threes, 0 for 9 from 3, and he's just turning the ball over like it's a flapjack. Turnover, hamburger, turnover. He cooking. Jalen was cooking, but he was cooking apple turnovers. He was cooking apple turnovers. He's in there just turning the ball over, bro. Like, Jalen needs to eat, sleep, and boo-boo with that ball this summer. He really do. Astro Tech says another tough loss. Yeah, man, it is, but we used to it now, Astro. We should be used to it. We should be immune to it. For real. We should be immune to it right now. Let's see. Yusagami says, how many games Rockets have left in the NBA? Would you think they're going to get relegated? You think they're going to get relegated like soccer, like they Manchester United or, somebody like that? Maybe they need to start. Maybe that'll stop the tank stuff. If you so bad, you get relegated. Like, if you don't win at least 25 games every season, you get relegated to the G League. Bet you that'll stop a lot of stuff. I bet you that'll stop a lot of stuff. Bubba Eat says they could have stacked the paint. Exactly. Exactly, Bubba. Why are they even holding the perimeter? They had no other option. They had no other option but an alley. That's the only option they had. If they would have took one dribble, the time would have ran out. I don't know. Steve O says Jimmy wasn't firing the whole night. It was obvious. Also, he was milking for the fouls in the last quarter. That's what he do. That's what he do. Young Edo says this one that was on Silas, possibly on Stone for even having Nix on the roster and saying he values him as a first round pick. I agree with all that. I agree with all that, brother. Now I'm gonna jump down a little bit because y'all done ran away with the chat. Let's see. So if you had a question earlier in the chat that you want me to answer, put it back in the chat because I'm going to jump down a little bit. Y'all done ran away with the chat. Arshawn Marge, he says, Kurt Yang, exactly. Until Jalen is benched, he would never get tough, consistent, play defense, contribute despite not having the ball, having a great game. I agree. I agree. Like John Wall said, young man think it's sweet. He think it's sweet, bro. Benny Mac, congratulations. I'm hoping that baby not keeping you up too much, Benny Mac. You with me, Benny Mac? Don't fall asleep on the stream, bro. I know how it is, fam. He says Jalen is not a point guard. Don't know why he's getting played like a one. I mean, I think some point guard reps would help him. You know, I think some point guard reps would help. But no, he's not a point guard. Really, it's just we real. I'm kind of so about why Stone didn't at least try to get a backup point guard. If Silas not gonna really play Tata that much, you know, well, bring in a competent backup point guard, and he didn't do that. That's why I only gave this trade deadline like a C+. It wasn't immaculate. It wasn't just great, you know, but we should have got us a point guard if we wasn't trying to really develop Tata. Nick Deck Personnel says Chicago. Oh yeah, that was a good game. We was feeling the vibes after that game, bro. Yeah, we was. Third Coast Alliance. He said Space gonna have to create some Fight Club rules. First rule of CSG, hit that like button. Second rule of CSG, hit that like button for sure. For sure, I agree with all that, bro. I mean, why it's so hard to hit the like button? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for reminding me. I said in 2 minutes I was gonna check again. Let me see. Did we get them up? Did we get them up, CSGs? Did we get them up? Let me see. 53. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, hitting the like button. Now, was that so hard? That wasn't so hard, was it? Let's get with it. Usagami, he says the Sixers game where Harden comes back from injury. That was a pretty fun game. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty fun game. But I kind of forgot about him. It's been so long ago. All these losses piling up. You forget about the good ones. You know what I'm saying? You forget about the good ones. The good ones too far in between, man. But yeah, that was also a pretty good game. Let's see. Steve-O. What's good, Steve-O? He says, I don't think you should bench him under Silas. It could screw with him mentally. But whoever our next coach is should be making everyone earn their position on the roster. I agree with that, Steve-O. But I don't see why now you can't bench him. We're not talking about benching him permanently and letting him sit out the whole game. When he does do dumb stuff, like turn the ball over, come here, Jalen, sit down with me. Let me talk to you for a minute. And then you can see Josh Christopher go out there and eat your minutes up. That'll get his attention. You know, Josh Christopher, he's been good, but, you know, he don't have the upside as Jalen. But he's been fairly good, but he is a lesser player than Jalen, and Jalen should feel some type of way about it. If he's getting, you know, a big hunk of his minutes taken away and giving them to Josh Christopher. You know, that'll wake him up. Kenny S says because people been wanting to see it, Benny Mac. Yeah, Jalen running the point. Yeah, people been wanting to see. Some people, I said let him run the point, like, but not the whole game or let him facilitate the whole game or nothing like that. But I think shooting guards, they benefit from on guard, on ball pressure and running the point. They'll benefit becoming like a tertiary point guard. Benny Jinko with the $1.99 super chat. What you got for me, brother? He said, wonder if Stone is dictating minutes for the tank. Well, if you remember, a few weeks back, Jonathan Fagan did report that he do kind of be in the huddle and defensive at the defensive side of like the locker room when they're going over like switches and mismatches. And so I'm not saying he's running the defense, but I think he's giving his opinion on them or giving them suggestions. And if even doing that, he's out of his realm. That's not his realm. He's not a coach. He's a GM. And if they're listening to him, that's even more of a concern that the coaches that's been doing this for years, 20 plus years, is listening to a third-year GM about how they should be running defenses and running plays. So, yeah, Bobby, I think he do got some say in it, but at the end of the day, it comes down to Silas. It really comes down to Silas and your boy Hollins. Fire Hollins. That's what I want. Fire this man. He's been... Bro, I thought our defense was going to look so much better. You know what I'm saying? I thought our defense was going to look so much better. You feel me? So, it is what it is. Let's see. What was I? Let's go with it. Kevin Meyer. He says Nix fails the eye test on every level. Just look at him. He looks like a bum. I ain't gonna call him a bum, but he shouldn't be getting played as many minutes. I said I wasn't gonna discuss Nix because it's gonna run me hot. But yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Kenny S says KPJ is out, so they say let's try things. This is the time to try things. It is the time to try things. But trying Nix out, we've been trying Nix out at the point guard all season, and we know it don't work. So let Tata get more burn. We know what we got in Daishen Nix pretty much. He's 20. Maybe he can get this much better, but I don't see him making some drastic leap to where he's a starting type of point guard or even a backup type of point guard. He's should be like the 10th man on the bench. He should get minutes in garbage time. And that's it. And even then, he probably shouldn't get minutes. But he should get minutes at garbage time, bro. Chetman says Silas Brain probably thinking too much. Needs some THC to slow it down a bit and not big brain it so much. I hear you. I agree. Shark Shock says I couldn't watch the game tonight, but it sounds like it was a bad showing for Silas. What happened? Silas was Silas. At the end of the game, when it's time to actually do something, he makes dumb mistakes. Like, bro, why do you even have Nix in the game for a defensive possession? You know you're not going to get the ball back. Why even have him in the game? And he just big-brained it. Just like he did last game when he ran the same play twice in a row. That's reasons why you fire Silas, bro. That's reasons why you fire Silas. Let's see. Benny Mac said JG needs to be benched for Josh Christopher. Should get his position. Nah, like I said, maybe a half a quarter. 10 minutes here. Let him sit a little bit longer on the bench. Like, you can't outright bench him. You can't outright bench him and just have him playing backup minutes. But if he's not performing, you can take some of those minutes away, the starting minutes away. Instead of playing 38 minutes, maybe he played 29, 31 minutes. so he can see. Hey, we serious. We serious. Revere Films, what's good? He says Nick thought cutting his hair was gonna make him better. Hell, KPJ did it, yeah, but KPJ got actual skills. He got actual skills. He belongs in the NBA. Nix is like Samson when he cut his Delilah cut his hair off. He done lost all his powers. You know what I'm saying? He done lost all his powers. That's more of what he looked like. Let's see. Steve-O says I had a dude who worked for me that reminds me of Silas. Spineless PS. POS might be a good coach, but dude lacks any ounce of ball sack to get any respect in the locker. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, it's some people like that, bro. Sometimes those type of people need to just get a fire lit up on them, you know? Get a fire lit up on them. Benny Mac says, as John Wall would say, Knicks is trash. Kenny S says he was in Miami with the team trying to help coach in the huddle. Stone was? I need to see some footage of that. Or maybe you just joking with me, bro. Usagami says Shangoon had one game with 0 points and some dude named T mentioned it every time before. Yeah, man, you know how some people are, man. They just got their agendas, bro. Shark Shock says, I just saw the play. It looks like Take should have stayed with his man and Jalen should have followed his man out to 3-point line. Nah, I thought that same thing too. I thought it was on tape. But if you go back and really look at the replay, KJ Martin was holding Bam Adebayo and Nix jumped Bam Adebayo for some odd reason and let Jimmy just run up through it and turn a corner on him and catch the alley. It was Daishen Nix. He didn't know what he was doing. That's why he shouldn't have been in the game. He don't have the IQ yet. That's why he dribbles the ball off his foot. That's why he throws it away. You know what I'm saying? Nix wasn't guarding nobody. He was just running around. He jumped Bam, and then he seen, KJ got him. Then he ran out to the free throw line to try to guard somebody, but Jimmy had already went around and caught the alley. He was just like, the man didn't know where he was at. The man, it was on Knicks, bro, believe me. It was on Knicks. You know what I'm saying? It really was on Knicks, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Steve-O says Green missed a defensive assignment on the second to last play, but nothing even tried it. When he grabbed that defensive rebound, dude was MIA, don't score off that play. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did have some brain farts. Like Jalen, he loses his man a lot too. Don't get me wrong. He loses his man a lot too. Let's see. Joe Blue says Patton was better than Knicks. Oh, my goodness. Breakfast Cereals, what's poppin', my man? Appreciate you for joining us, man. He says you can catch a shoe with 0.7. Yeah, you can catch a shoe, but you can't dribble. You can't take a dribble. And they, like I said, yeah, you're going to need at least 1-2 guys out on the perimeter. But you can pack the paint. You can pack the paint. They can't do nothing else. The more efficient shot, you got to go with what they think is the more efficient shot at that moment. And the alley-oop is the only shot that made sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the only shot that made sense at that moment. And if you don't shoot, if they can shoot a three, let them, I mean, the three-pointer is like, if you a good three-point shooter, that's you may be like a 38, 39% free throw shooter. That's still 61% chance that it don't go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear you, you know, but the more logical shot is the alley-oop. You hardly ever see buzzer beaters. That's why you go crazy when they do happen. Because you hardly ever see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have packed the paint. And they could have had, I didn't even see Boban. I don't know why I guess Boban didn't travel this game or something. I don't know. They planning on cutting him or something, I guess. Or have Bari and Tari in there. Just stand under the goal. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't making excuses for Silas, and I know what you're saying. But the more logical thing is the alley-oop in that. We see that every game, like that's close like that, when really under a second left. The team usually goes for the alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? The team really just goes for the alley-oop. Shark Shot says, at breakfast, you can't catch a shoe with 4.4. See Derek Fisher's buzzer beater. Mid-2000. I remember that. And I don't think he got it off either. I think they just gave that to the Lakers. I remember that. He had to turn and everything. Like, it wasn't enough time for that. They just let him slide with that one, I think. Because I looked at it a lot that game, and I was like, if they wanted to, they couldn't. They probably could have not allowed that one. 0.4 seconds, that's so quick, bro. You don't even understand how quick that is to even. You barely can raise your hand up in 4.4 seconds. Barry McCogner says Jalen was obviously drunk. He turned 21 in Miami. Facts. He was out late last night, bro. He had to be. Breakfast Cereal said, gotta let these kids grow. Yeah, I don't know who you directing that one to, but yeah, we're not talking about the kids. Like, we talking about Nix and Silas. Silas not allowing them to grow. You know what I'm saying? Silas is not the one that's not allowing them to grow. Not us in the chop shop just speaking on it. Silas is the one. Maybe you need to write a letter to Silas, man, or send him an email. Tell him, like, you gotta allow these kids to grow. Benny Mac says only Hero could catch a shoot in that much time. And I could doubt if he can even do it that time, and that quick. You know what I'm saying? What we got? We got us a $2 super chat. What you got for me? Kenny S says, y'all better chill on Nix before he shut us down again. You remember that, Kenny? That was weird, bro. That was very weird, that game, bro, that happened at the end. It did seem like as soon as we mentioned Nix, bro, the stream cut off. Yeah, that was wild, bro. As soon as we said something about Nix cut the cord on us. Oh, man, let's see. Let me get back to it. Bada says, no, only Shangoon gets one-on-one lecturing from Silas. Others are just immune to it. Yes, Shangoon do be getting it from Silas. I don't know, is it because do Silas see him? Because, you know, like Frank said, like I said, like Bill Belichick, he'll routinely get on Brady. Because he'll let people know if our best player is not above correcting and I wouldn't say being humiliated, but being outed in public, then nobody is. But like you said about us, I don't see nobody else really getting that treatment except John Lucas. John Lucas holds everybody accountable. He benched KJ. I done seen John Lucas bench Jabari. I done seen John Lucas bench Bruno. All in the same game. You feel me? So it could be done. He did that all in the same game, bro. For real. So Silas can do it too. He just don't for some odd reason. Merc one says hopefully Danny Green decides to hang around, give these guys someone to lean on. I agree. That's what me and Frank was basically saying inside the trade deadline part that we did, live stream that we did. And if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. There's some good stuff in there. There was some good breakdowns on the trades and how the Rockets probably should utilize the future picks that we have and things of that nature. So if you haven't already, go ahead and look at that video right after y'all jump off the live stream with me, of course. You know, we don't want to lose y'all CSGs, but yeah, go check it out. It's a great listen. It's a great listen. 21 Alex, what's good? He says Joe Blue, when the smoke clears, they will be there in the end. Okay, I hear you. Jay, what's good? Jay said, wasn't Jimmy dropping 40 plus every other game last playoffs? Yeah, he was. Jimmy, I mean, he is playoff Jimmy. He's playoff Jimmy. And he got the tenacity, and he have the grit and grind of a playoff dude to where he can grind it out in the playoffs. And he just salted this game away. He just went to the line time after time. I think he had like 8 free throws in the last, 2 minutes? And he was being ass boo-boo the whole game pretty much. But foul hunting ass Jimmy doing what he do, 30% of his points come from the free throw line. So I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about Harden and Trae Young and Joel Embiid, because they usually, or Giannis, they usually be up there in the points from the paint. I mean, from the free throw line. But Jimmy Butler, he's on another level. That's how he get most of his points, from the free throw line. Let's see what we at. Shark Shock says fire both Ryan and Lionel Hollins. Boom, Ryan Hollins catching a stray. Boom. That's why I don't even watch the home team stream, because of Ryan Hollins. Both of them Hollins cats can get up out of Houston. I agree with that, Shark Shock, 100%. I agree with that. Renovation Gaming, what's poppin'? He says, looking forward to Justin Holiday replacing Nix. I'm looking forward to anybody replacing Nix right now, bro. But you right. I like to see what Justin Holiday would bring to the table. And our defense looked pretty good this game, bro. Our defense actually looked pretty good this game. They had some quarters where both teams only scored like 17 points, 16 points. It was a grit and grind type of game, and we almost pulled it out. So there are positives to take from this game. Don't get me wrong. There are positives to take from this game. Like, we hustled. We kept a pretty good team, well-seasoned veteran team, under 100 points. That usually don't happen. We've been giving up 140 points the last, 2-3 games. And it looked like these guys had a renewed energy. It looked like these guys kind of, with Eric Gordon gone and Bruno gone, it's kind of like they figured out, oh, now I have a defined role. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like guys played their role. And Jabari was one of the main guys that really played his role tonight. Now, his shot was just popping to begin with. It kind of fell off towards the end. But the dude played good defense. I seen he locked up Tyler Hero a couple of times. He played pretty good defense on Bam Adebayo a couple of times. And I think he held Jimmy Butler a few times. He changed a few shots. You know. And it looked like Tate, I don't want to see Tate point guard, bro. I don't. Tate is worse than Eric Gordon at the point guard. I'm sorry, y'all, but in Tate, it just seemed like fouls just follow this guy. He fouls almost unnecessary sometimes. Like like Frank says, and he needs to be playing football or something. He's physical and I like it, but he's a little bit too physical. He's a little bit too physical. He shouldn't be starting. That's what I'm getting at. He shouldn't be starting. Especially our point guard. Tate, our starting point guard? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Chetman says, I got to go, Ghost, but y'all keep it real, CSG. Catch y'all later. Y'all, you be easy out there, Chetman. You be easy, bro. Appreciate you for joining us when you could, man. Appreciate that. Joe Blue says in space, I thought the same on Highlands. Yeah, for sure. Highlands is just I can't stand them. I can't stand them. Not the I mean you it's okay to support your team. It's okay. We all will support our team. But he's like he hypes up the most random guys. We all know it's Cap. Let me get the cap out for Ryan Highlands.
Cap. Cap.
Ryan Highlands be capping, bro. And it just drives me wild. It drives me nuts. Like your boy Frank says, he don't know what he's gonna do now that Bruno Fernando ain't around and he can't, illogically hype him up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get with it. 21 Alex says, how can y'all Rockets fans be upset when y'all tanking? No, it's not the tank. It's not the tank. We know we're tanking. And we know we're going to lose. But we would like to win a game here and there, Alex. We don't just want to lose every game, especially a game like this in this fashion, when it was just something that's easily avoidable. I do like that we playing all our young guys. Like we don't have no biggie with that. We all understand that we're tanking. But we gotta come in here and talk about some, Alex. You feel me? we gotta just keep it real, bro. Like, we know we tanking, but some things that we lose and how we lose. Alex, I promise you, if you've seen more of our games, I don't know how much of the Rockets you really watch. Besides, maybe, I don't know. I'm guessing you're a Heat fan. You will see why we get frustrated. Because we know we're naturally young enough and bad enough to tank all on our own. Just let the young guys play. But when you got stupid stuff and a coach that act like he never seen a rotation, a legit NBA rotation before, then you'll know, wow, we talk like we talk. Now, y'all don't have that problem with Eric Spoelstra. I actually love Spoelstra. I do. There's a few coaches in this league that I love them because I see their brains. I see their impact. And truthfully, with this squad that y'all got, it's really a lot about Spoelstra. Like, Spoelstra puts y'all guys in a good position, bro. For real. But appreciate you for joining us, Alex. Bumper says Knicks to the G League. We been there and done that. I don't even know why we called him up. Alberto says Highlands was overrated in Memphis due to the talent he had. The coach himself isn't that good. I'm starting to believe that, bro. I'm really starting to believe that. Because, dude, Coach Fizdale, he came along pretty much with that same squad, and he looked pretty good too. That wasn't a bad squad. They had some dogs on that squad. I'm inclined to rock with you, bro, on that one. I'm inclined to rock with you. Jose Potter says Knicks need to be on the scout team. Straight up. Kevin Meyer says Stone claimed at the presser today that it's not his job to decide who plays. Whether he's lying or not, he hears the talk. Yeah, but because he don't want to look like he's overbearing and micromanaging, and he knows that's out of his place. If Daryl Morey got up and started telling Mike D'Antoni, oh, no, you shouldn't play this guy and this guy and this guy, they probably wouldn't have had a great relationship. Especially because that's like you cutting off the coach at the knees. And you don't want to publicly humiliate and emasculate your coach like that. So that's just talk, being cordial for the cameras. But then when in fact the local beat writers that cover the team says yes, he's in almost every huddle at practice. He's in the locker room during the games at halftime, doing, putting his input in. So That's just Stone capping. Pull out us cap for Stone too.
Cap.
Straight up. He was capping in that. He was capping. 21 Alex says Silas has been given a raw deal. 21. Like I said, I don't know how much Rockets game you didn't watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many. Just watch us a little bit more, bro. Watch us just a little bit more. You'll see exactly why. So, 21. You agree that our point guard that's trash, you seen Knicks playing, that he should be in the game on a defensive possession like that? Is that Silas getting a bad rap? I really want to know. If you're still watching, let me know. Shark Shock says y'all see Nick's post on Twitter making the excuse that he's only 20 and that he should have this much scrutiny. Shaking my head. He plays like crap. Yeah, I seen that BS. Now, I'm not big on, adding players on social media and talking crap to them. I'm going to just be on my own account and I'm going to tweet. And if he sees it, he sees it. But I'm not going to be out there like, hey, Nix, you suck, blah, blah, hey, at JG, Jalen Green, you need to do. Nah, like, if they see my tweet, then they see it. But I see a lot of guys just get out of out of hand. Derek Grant says Knicks shouldn't have been traded to with Bruno Garrison. Man, if we would have tried to ship Knicks with them, they would have canceled that trade. They would have canceled that trade, fam. They wasn't going to have that. They didn't see Knicks play. Jay says Silas is keeping the Wimby and Scoop dream alive. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Step back takes what's good. Appreciate you for joining us, man. Creeping through the back door. Appreciate that. Yusugami says, Alex, when taking fans want to see youth development and learning to win properly. Exactly, you. Let's see. Kenny S says, no ghost KPJ was. I hear you, bro. Jose Prada says, Silas said they were not supposed to switch on that last possession. Silas can say whatever the hell he want. But it's his fault that Knicks was in there. So whether he said it or not, it still comes back on him for having Knicks out there. Have more smarter guys out there than Silas. Have smarter guys out there. Breakfast Cereal says, salute to the tank commander, Knicks. I hear you. Darkside DJ, what's good? Which he says Knicks is the YMCA MVP. I don't even know if he get MVP at the Y, bro. I don't even know if he get MVP at the Y. For real. 21 Alex says, Silas said no switching and they switched. Shaking my head, that's not on coach. Yeah, it is on coach because he had him out there. He could have set him on the bench and had higher defensive IQ guys like Tari. He could have been in there. Tari should have been in there. For real. Neck Deck says, please play Tata. At least we can watch smooth technical basketball for sure. Somebody had a post on Twitter about Tata. I can't remember the exact numbers in his games, but the dude is like, he got like maybe 30 some assists to like 8 turnovers. In all the games he played added up. You feel me? 21 Alex, he says, get mad at Jabari for airballing 5 straight threes. Yeah, that was the whole last 2 minutes of that game was trash. Everybody was bad. Everybody was bad. Not gonna front. But Bari had some highlights. He was good most of the game until that stretch. So I'm not gonna get mad at Bari. He's still He's only a rookie, 19 years old. He's the youngest guy on our team. You know, he's the youngest guy on our team. Joe Blue says Barry had a good game. The dude is only 19. Exactly. Jose Potter says, did Nix really get on Twitter and say he's only 20 and still basically a rookie? Basically that, yeah, he did. Maybe somebody need to put that in the chat so Jose Potter can see that. For real. Let's get with it. Omni Reality says, dang, I missed the start of the live. What up, Chop Shop Ghost? Did you catch my message about the pizza? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I see we got a super chat from you, though, my brother. That's how you get my attention, bro. For real. Let's see. He says in the super chat, on a positive note, Tata made his claim over Nix. $4.99 added to Nix to go. Nix got a gold pool. Okay. Who's gonna put up with him? Some $4.99, some money up with him to get rid of Nix, bro. We gotta buy this dude a bus ticket. He can't even fly coach. I mean, he can't even fly coach. We're not getting them Spirit, nothing like that. This dude going on an old school Greyhound. It ain't much. We got to get him on an old school Greyhound. Get him out of here. Appreciate that, bro. Omni Reality. Appreciate you for joining us, bro. I didn't see your first chat about the pizza, bro. What you said about the pizza? Let me see. Maybe it's too far back. Yeah, I didn't see it about the pizza. Let's see with it. Barry McCognan says when Lillard did that to us in the playoffs with 0.8 seconds, they started the clock late when Lillard was already going into his shooting motion. Don't make me get on the playoffs. It's a whole lot of janky stuff goes on in the playoffs, bro, for real. A whole lot of stuff. JB Thax, what's happening? He says, yeah, but the players don't have 50% of the power in the NFL like they do in the NBA. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That's the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement. That's the NFL. I mean the NBA PA. That's the owner's fault. They gave them that power. So I hear you, but yeah, they gave them that power. Let's see. Usagami says no Bruno, no EG, no Harrison. 2 resale grit and grind game for sure. Facts. Tim Dunn says Rockets should start selling paper bags with eye holes in it to the team shop. With a big Rocket symbol in the middle of the forehead. Hey, they can't make enough paper bags, bro. They'll be sold out of them in a heartbeat. Revere Film says Tate worse point guard than EG. Oh no, laugh out loud. Tate bad, don't get me wrong, but EG was literally clueless. I hear you, Mel, but at least EG can beat people off the dribble. He's not much of a facilitator, but EG can beat guys off the dribble and can get his own shot. Tate is like a 6'10" center trapped in like a 6'4" body. And the dude plays like he's a center most of the time. Like he gotta dribble down with his back to the basket. He slows the game up. And he does the Shangoon spins with the hooks. But bro, you 6'3". And then he tried to do that stuff on Bam Adebayo. And got that shit crammed back into his face. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we should get rid of Tate or nothing like that. But he can't be the point guard. He can't be the de facto point guard. He can't. For real. Let's see. I'm gonna hop down a little bit. Merc one says, yo, if they cut Nix, I bet Spurs pick him up and start him. Oh my goodness. Not doing dumb stuff like that for Pop. Pop don't play that. Pop is all about discipline. So If they get rid of Pop, maybe. But Pop ain't gonna have that. Nah, not Pop. 21 Alex. He says every player other than Jimmy, Tyler, and Bam were two-way guys. Yeah, I mean, that's why it was a low-scoring game, you know. But Max Strus, he can hit a three. What's your other dude name? Caleb Martin. He pretty good. He can hit threes. I mean, they all not two-way players on two-way contracts. Maybe Lil Boye or whatever his name is. Maybe he's on a two-way. But Max Strus and those other guys, they been there a little while, bro. They been there a little while. Sleep on 11. He says, these are the rookie mistakes I'm okay with. Guys were hustling. Yeah, I agree. Omni-Reality says he got to go on that old school Greyhound. Facts. Down on the downtown where all the, the homeless people be. He need to be down there. That's where we gonna pack him off at. He could chill at the McDonald's. I'll buy him a hot and spicy. He can get a hot and spicy. You know what I'm saying? Reality says, bro, I was the very first message on the chat. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can go back then. I don't see it, fam. I don't see it. Let me know what you said, man. Now you got me intrigued about what you said about the pizza, bro. I want to know what you said, man. Let me know. Let's get with it. Benny Mac says, I think we got this benching all wrong. Silas needs to be benched for John Lucas. Here. Touche, my man. Touche, I hear you. Steve-O said, let's talk about putting our coins together and put a hit out on. No, we can't put hit out. We call it chop shop, but we mean for chopping it up, like barbershop chop up talk. We're not really trying to get we ain't trying to off nobody around here, Steve-O. We ain't trying to off nobody and break nobody arms, bro. We ain't Sopranos, man. We ain't the Sopranos, bro. Oh, man. Steve-O, wow, man. But if I need something done, I know who to call, Steve-O. Wink, wink. I know who to call. Wink, wink. I got you, bro. Revere Film says Nick's going to be the end of Silas. Silas going to be the end of Silas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sigga Mig says, I love that Frank Cap sound. Oh, man. That ain't Frank, though, bro. Let's see. Tim Dunn says, Steve-O, I got 5 on it. I knew Tim Dunn was about it. Tim Dunn about it. I know who to call when I need some dirt done, bro. I know who to call, man. Y'all just stick with us, man. I don't think we there right now. I don't think we ain't that far. You know, wink, wink. Oh, man. Merc One says Nick has value, y'all. Wow. What value, bro? What value? Let me know. Let me know. Revere Film says by this time next year, Nick's going to be managing Fathers Parade. Not a Fathers Parades, bro. For real. And if anybody ain't from Houston, man, them stores is all over the place. They some cheap stores, bro. Not the Fathers Parades, man. Oh, man. Steve-O says Nix is old enough also to go to war. I think of a few places we can ship him home, man. They trying to off my boy Nix. Nix, it ain't me, bro. I ain't trying to off you, Nix. Now, I don't think you that bad to be off, bro. I'm not trying to off you, Nix. I'm just trying to get you off my team, in the good way. You feel me? I ain't trying to off you though, bro. That's not me. Don't say the chop shop got you like they trying to do Drake with Triple X Tentacion, That ain't us. We ain't got nothing to do with that one, bro. We ain't trying to off you, bro. Oh, man. Benny Mac, he says we should all donate a book out a whole row at a game and have a sign saying, don't play Knicks, start Ty. Maybe we there to get somebody attention, bro. Maybe there to get somebody attention. Merc once said the chop shop take it literally. Yeah, man, we ain't trying to do no organized crimes, bro. We ain't trying to do no organized crimes, man. We trying to be out for our family, dog. Omni Reality says, I said, yo, Ghost, where you at, bro? I'm on that piece of straight supreme on them boys. Where you at? I'm hyped for this game with no EG Vampire draining the minute. All right, I told you, man, do that a chance of meatballs thing and send it this way and send me some of that pizza, man. You know I rock with the pizza, bro. You know I rock with the pizza, Omni. You know how we do it. For sure. Steve-O says Nix is a 200-pound paperweight. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all wild, man. He like that anvil that come down, hit Bugs Bunny them in the head. He holding us down. Man, y'all some wild boys, dog. Y'all wild, man. Let's see. Noah says, I'm in Miami, and the only smell I smell is weed. It is like that all over the states. Oh, my goodness. It ain't like that in Texas just yet, bro. It ain't like that in Texas, man. They still locking people up in Texas behind it. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, bring something back so we can give something to Silas, bro. Bring something back. We could bring some oil back. You know what I'm saying? Bring some oil back. We could dip it in his Gatorade at halftime. Maybe he'll chillax. Appreciate that, Noah. You be safe out there, man. You be safe out there, bro. Let's see. Jose Potter says Eric coming up with a great play at the end of the game. Meanwhile, Silas had that robot monkey clapping in his head. Oh man, y'all wild. What I got? Another super chat. Got a super chat from my boy Omni Reality. He says I'm too hyped and we lost ourselves this one. Yeah, this one wasn't so bad. It just had a sting at the end of it, bro. It was a sting at the end. Like I said, we can win. We can still afford to win one every 5 or 6 games, man. We just hate going on these double-digit losses, dog. That's when it just get grueling. There's no reason to lose have double-digit losses in a row. Those streaks are they're heartbreaking. They're heartbreaking to everybody. You seen on that last streak, Shangoon and Jalen basically came out and said, hey man, that the losing is affecting us negatively. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting us negatively. And that's not what's up. That's not what's up. We can't go on these, like, we don't expect to win like that. But come on, 10, 12 game streaks, bro, that's hard to live with. And that's hard to deal with. Steve-O says someone go to the game with the sign, Knicks gotta go. Regard CSG. We gotta see it. Yo, man, anyone about CSGs go to the game next time, man. Make a CSG chop shop sign, brother. Put us out there. Put us out there, man. You know, get us some free promotion. Revere Film says, I wouldn't mind Ty starting point guard over KPJ. That's just me, though. I don't feel he should be starting over KPJ. But while KPJ's hurt, he definitely probably should be starting, though. You know what I'm saying? He should be starting, dog, because, I mean, Tate and EG, they ain't no point guards at all. We complain about KPJ not being a real point guard, but them two is not a point guard at all. At least we see some semblance in KPJ as a point guard. Well, I do. I just think he don't have to be our main facilitator every time down the court. And I think that's what they was asking for him. 21 Alex. He says Tater's a tweener. Yeah, he should be in between the icebox and the refrigerator, the icebox and the deep freezer, sitting down, chilling. Nah, but real talk, he is a tweener, but he need to develop a shot. Cause going in there every possession that he has the ball, it's not a good outcome. You know, it's not a real good outcome, brother. But I hear you. He is a tweener. Let's see. JB Thack says it is in Garden City. That's where the smoke at. Y'all boys still talking about that smoke, huh? Alex Luna, what's good with you? He says Nick should have went to college. Yeah, he should have went somewhere. He should have went somewhere, bro. He should stay in the G League a little bit longer. I think another stint in the G League would probably do him some good. You feel me? Steve-O said we should have offered Nix for Brittany Griner. Keep that butcher or whatever off the streets. I said. Russia don't even want him. He wouldn't even be good in a concentration camp. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't even be good in a concentration camp, bro. For real. Let's see. 21 said Shangoon herky-jerky game gave Bam some trouble. He did. He made Bam work tonight, especially in the second half. Like Bam kind of like he couldn't get a true beat on him because Shangoon, he's doing those pump fakes. He's faking everybody. Like Bam, he made Bam work tonight, but Bam came out and he looked like he was gonna score 50 on us at first, and then he kind of got into foul trouble, went to the bench, and kind of took him out of his game. You know, he kind of took him out of his game with the fouls, so he couldn't never really get in a true rhythm. He made a big bucket at the end, though. Jimmy Butler set him up. He made a good big bucket at the end. But I like Bam. I really like Bam. I do. I like a few guys on that Miami squad. Trade us Tyler Hero. What you gonna give us Tyler Hero for, bruh? Give me Tyler Hero. Now, he could be our de facto backup point guard. What you gonna give us for Tyler Hero, bro? Let me know. We can deal. Let's talk turkey. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. What you got? We got some cap room. We got some assets over here. I'll take Tyler Hero, bro. I will. I know y'all ain't gonna get rid of him, but I'll take Tyler. Omni Reality, he says, no, I need to send you a super chat for that comment, bro. Well, man, send him a super chat. What Noah says? Oh, okay. He says, when we watched the pregame, my mom asked who Nix was, and she told me he handsome. I told her, don't ever say that again. Hey, moms don't know. Yeah, he probably handsome, but his game is ugly. His game is ugly, bro. Oh, man, that's wild. Tell moms, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Omni Reality says that thing was vicious, but them double-digit losses are tough. Yeah, them double-digit losses, man. It gets to you, bro. It gets to you bad. It start weighing on everybody. Noah says, Kenny, I don't care if he number 1 on Forbes. You don't ever call him anything positive. Oh, man. Man, your boy can't get nothing good. Yeah, I hear you, though. Nick's getting it tonight, bro. Nick's getting it. But I blame Silas. If I have to divvy it up, I would go 70% of that is on Silas, bro. Nick's getting it, true, but 70% is that on Silas for not having the right lineup in. You know, he didn't have that right lineup in. He could have had better defensive guys out there than that. Shark, he says, should we post him up and do a dream shake? Oh, man, get off the gas, man. Y'all wild. Noah, he says, Omni, I had to let her know how all of us was feeling. Tell her, man. Don't let that fool you, Mom. Don't let that fool you. Let's see. Steve-O says sacrifice Nix to the Demogorgon. Come on. Steve-O, we're not that type of chop shop, bro. We're not gonna sacrifice people, bro. This is not the Illuminati. That boy ready to sacrifice Nix for 2 wins on the season. For extra 2 wins, he ready to sacrifice that boy. Kenny S 21, KPJ is baby Harden. Nah, he ain't baby Harden, bro. I'm gonna have to push back on that one. He ain't baby Harden. He nice, he nice for what he is in the vacuum. They just making him, my man. They making him play out of position. He out of position, bro. But he nice though. Don't get me wrong. He ain't Harden though. Harden was a maniac. Harden was a maniac at this stage. Scoot Channel, what's good, brother? Snuck through the back door on us, chop shop. He says we already sent Gary the Penguin to Antarctica. Now it's time to send Nix to Patagonia. Oh man, yeah, send him. We already got $4.99 on it from my boy Omni Reality. Who else donating to the Knicks? Get rid of Knicks. GoFundMe, the Chop Shop GoFundMe for Knicks. Get him out of here. Daniel 99, what's good with you, bro? He says, so you saying Silas is dumb? I ain't saying bro dumb. I'm just saying he overthinks. He overthinks it a lot, bro. He big brained that for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He big brained that he know damn well Nick shouldn't been in the game at that time. He know that. Let's see. 21 Alex, he says if we throw you hero, you gotta take Lowry with you. We don't want big junk in the trunk. We don't want big hippopotamus booty at Lowry. Don't kill me for that, bro. But we don't want Lowry, bro. I think he getting paid too much money for what he don't provide. That was kind of a mistake y'all got with Lowry. I ain't gonna lie. Is he hurt or what? Is he hurt? I don't remember. Is he hurt? Joe Blue says, what's Lowry contract? I don't even care. I don't want Lowry. We'll take Hero, though. Revere Films, he says what John Wall said about Silas kind of gave another perspective. Maybe Stone pulling the strings to get Wemby. I'm not gonna deny that because some of the calls he's making, Silas just can't be this lost. He can't be this lost. Omni Reality, he says, Ghost, I blame Silas wholeheartedly. This ain't no one but Silas. He clearly made the wrong personnel decision on that last play, and Nick should never have been placed on that decision. I agree, bro. He shouldn't have been out there. He really shouldn't. Sigamig says, go fund me to buy out Nick's contract. We need something, man. Get this man gone. Let's get him gone. Reveal Film says Silas ain't dumb. His brain's just soft. Facts. Sigamig says caked up Lowry. Shit. Oh, man. For real. Kitty S says Lowry looked like he ran track. Lowry wear them Skechers shape ups. That boy hooping them shape ups. Get your form together. He tried to get that back time back there. Oh, man. Shark Shock says even if Stone is pulling the strings, it is still Silas' fault for letting his strings get pulled. He needs to make game time decisions that are best for this team. Stone is giving analytics advice. I hear you. But if according to Stone, like I said earlier, he did say that he's not the one, making calls or rotations. Either he threw Silas under the bus and that's messed up. That's why I think Stone is a snake low key. You got to watch him. I'm not just all hunky-dory with your boy Stone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't all hunky-dory with your boy Stone, man. Like, I think he need to stand up and stick up for Silas, bro. He really do. 21 Alex, he says KPJ is a young Russ with a shot. They both played out of position. Yeah, it's a transition he needs to make a little bit more, bro. He need to play maybe give him, but that's why I said he don't even need to be in that position. We got point guards or somebody a little bit better. Like, I mean, we should be looking to get a point guard, somebody a little bit better. He should probably just come off the bench to where he could play with the backups. And he's the number one scoring option. We seen him when he was the number one scoring option, bro. He put up 50 and 11 assists. So coming off the bench, he's the number one scoring option. Let that boy have at it. Let it rip. And I bet you a lot of the KPJ hate will go down. It'll go down because he's playing in a natural position. Slim Boss, what's good? He says this Wemby pipe dream has to stop. We need to be focused on who we have currently. I agree, Slim Boss. Because we was messing up our rotation. Now, tonight wasn't so bad, bro. Tonight wasn't so bad. Like, he played pretty much the guys he needed to play. It was just the last possession that just sticks in my craw. You know, it was the last possession. Steve-O says, what are your thoughts on Pat Bev as our vet now that Orlando released him? I'm not against Pat Bev. He can bring some backbone to this squad, something that we need. You know, but I think there might be better options to get, maybe. But he is a former Rocket. He was here when we wasn't winning, but he was here when we was getting good, like in that almost to that championship cusp. And him being traded for CP3 and Montrezl Harrell went with him. That was a good trade, but he was here right before we really got good. So he got a little pride in him. I like that he got pride, bro. And he ain't gonna let you just slip and just do dumb stuff. He gonna get on you. And that's what we need. We do need a player, not just a coach. We need a player like 21 Alex, like y'all got Udonis. Udonis basically is an extension of the coach. He's a player, but he don't play. But when Jimmy Butler act like he was going to fight Spoelstra, who you seen step up and was like, boy, I'll beat your ass? That was Udonis. That's the type of player we need. And I respect Udonis for that. Because Jimmy Butler was out of line. Coach Spoelstra, one of the nicest guys ever. And you want to puff your chest out at this man? That ran me hot. And I'm not even a Heat fan. That ran me hot. Like, Jimmy Butler, you ain't gotta be that asshole all the time. You know, respect your coach, man. Respect your coach. For real. Let's see. I'm about to wrap this thing up in a few. Revere Film says, outside the last shot, Jalen played the whole game like he had carpal tunnel. Facts, bro. He did, man. Facts, he did. He was bad this game. He was bad. Rob Cortez, what's happening? He says, I can't be mad about tonight except those last possessions on D. Should have been Usman, Bari, Tari, Jalen, and Tate. I agree. Stone just solidified the tank. That's what I gotta say. He solidified the tank. It ain't like we gonna go on a run anyway and start winning games. We don't need help tanking. That's the whole thing I be saying. We really don't need help tanking, bro, because we gonna be bad anyway. You know what I'm saying? Alberto says Lowry at this stage is the same player as Nix. I ain't gonna let you slander my boy Lowry like that. I don't want him, but he ain't quite as bad as Nix, man. He can still set people up. You know, he can still be a setup guy. Shark Shock. He says, I want Pat Bell, Draymond, and anyone else who was set with a set of balls to be hard on our young guys. I agree. The reality says, I even got my wife who cares nothing of sports. She's from Hungary, cussing out Knicks and won H-Town to win. Already. That's how you get them going, bro. That's how you get them going. Get some transplants fans in there from Hungary. Good looking out, Omni. Omni, are you? Where you at? Where you live at, bro? Let me know. You in Turkey? You from Turkey, too? 21 Alex says KPJ fits that six-man role. The last two guys to win it were Hero and Jordan Clarkson, plus Lou Will and Crawford, all combo guards. I agree. That's where I think he should be naturally playing. He should be a six-man. Let it rip. Let it rip. I agree with that one. Joe Blue says, Alex, we finally agree on that. KPJ off the bench. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Alex. I agree with you on that one. Let's see. Rob Cortez says, casting my vote for six-man. Porter for the win. For sure. Neck Deck says, I would play KPJ instead of Jalen Green. Nah, Neck Deck, can't do that. I mean, Jalen Green, he has his struggles. I think next year really is going to be defining moment on what we really got with Jalen. He needs to become a little bit more consistent and efficient, and he needs to get a bag, bro. He needs to get a bag. He needs to get a bag. He needs to be right next hip to KPJ. This one thing I would say about KPJ. In the offseason, this dude is a gym rat. And he hires Chris Brinkley every year to get a bag. You know what I'm saying? To get a bag. I would give KPJ that. He takes his craft seriously. He do. The offseason, he takes his craft seriously. Jalen needs to do the same. He needs to do the same, bro. Let's see. Kenny S says, honestly, why we hating on Lowry when we said we would love a Chris Paul type dude? And he is that. I think he making a little bit too much. 30 mil a year? My boy Alex said he making 30 mil a year. He ain't worth that. He ain't worth that. And we just really need a backup point guard especially until we figure out if we're going to get Scoot or Wemby or one of the Thompson twins or, Nick Smith or whoever we end up fouling and getting in the draft. Once we get that aspect of the roster figured out, then we can really decide on what type of point guard or we need and all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Revere Films, he says Lowry gonna get fined for wearing light up heels. Oh man, you wild. Let's see. Omni Reality says we just need to end the season within the bottom 5. Exactly. Let's see. Kenny S says KPJ better than Jalen. I agree. Right now he is better than Jalen. When he was playing right now, he is better than Jalen. But I think Jalen has a higher ceiling than KPJ if he figures it out, if he puts it all together. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where we at. Let's see. Omni Reality. He says, nah, bro, I'm in H-Town. Katy area already, but my job has me traveling global, so I've been to Turkey, Hungary, Germany, China, all over, bro. But I'm H-Town official, A-Leaf representative, the SWAT. Okay, that boy out the SWAT already. That's what's up, bro. You be safe when you traveling, man. You be safe. Joe Blue says Lowry 36-30 mil. Yikes, yeah, man. We can't foot that right now. That'll mess our whole rebuild up. Let's see. Omni Reality says, I grew up in a SWAT already. Neck Deck Personnel, he says, our CP3 is Tata. We just need to develop him. I kind of agree with that one too, bro. I agree with that one. Omni Reality says that he graduated from Elsick, bro. Okay. Kenny Meyer says Jalen calls Ja big bro, but his trajectory is nothing like Ja's. Was at this point. I expected to have a real dude at this point. I hear you. Kenny S says, I grew up on Spice Lane, Wood Fair, and Forum Park already. I hear you, Kenny S. I hear you. You out there with them boys in blue at, huh? Cool. You out there with them boys in blue at out, cool, huh? I used to live around Forum Park too, bro. I lived on Braeswood. I lived around Gessner. I done lived on the south side. Originally, I'm not from Houston, though. You know, I'm not originally from Houston. But I done been around. You know what I'm saying? Kitty S says, now I'm in Sunnyside. Already. I hear you. Oh, boy, okay, I graduated from Hastings. What it do? I hear you, bruh. On the reality says, I lived in Forum Park my entire life. Yeah, I used to live right off of Forum Park right there, too, bro. It's wild over there, fam. It's wild over there. For real. So you didn't ran into your boy Toby? Have you ran into your boy Toby over there? Toby my dude, man. I rock with Toby. I like Toby. That boy got bars. Let's see. Joe Blue says, Omni, don't tell that to Steve-O. He's gonna ask you to take out Nix. Shit. For real. Because them boys out there on that Forum in Spice Lane, they don't play, man. Yeah, y'all boys from the hood. I hear you, man. I see what type of guys we got rocking in here with us, man. I hear you, man. So, it's about that time, CSGs, man. Like always, appreciate y'all for coming out. We had us another tough one, bro. You know, we had us another tough one, and what can I say? We the Rockets. We starting to get used to this type of thing, bro. We starting to get used to this type of thing, you know. But it is what it is. I'll read off a couple of more before I go. 21 Alex says, what coach would you like to see take over this team? Me personally, I would like either Quinn Snyder or Dan Atkinson. Atkinson. Kenny Atkinson. Dan Atkinson. Yeah, bro. I would like to see either one of those two. Or either somebody from the Warriors tree. Like Kenny Atkins is kind of from the Warriors tree. He's over there now. Or the Pop tree. You know, somebody like that. We need a motion offense. We see Jalen, he can't beat guys one-on-one. Now, the difference between this game and the last game, Jalen was moving. He was coming off of screens. He was doing more like Steph Curry, catching shoots, all of that. And he looked way better, and he put up 41 points. That type of system caters to Jalen Green. And if we want Jalen Green to be our superstar, he's going to need a motion-type offense, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the type of thing that he's going to need. You know, for real. So, let's see. 21 Alex says, I'm from Chicago, but out here in the Bay now. They love Jalen Green out here. He from Modesto, though it's janky out there. Oh, man, not the janky promoters. He from Modesto. Man, this a walk-up town, man. You know we in... Y'all watch janky promoters? Man, this Modesto, man. You know, this a walk-up town, man. We ain't got nobody buying tickets. That was a low budget. That's one of the low budgetest movies Ice Cube put out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get up out of here, raise up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for joining us. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate everybody over here that come over and kick it with us in the chop shop. Appreciate you, 21 Alex, for coming in, spending your time, man. I guess You never. Yeah, you are a Heat fan, so big ups, bro, for showing some love to us tonight, man. Good looking out. I'm surprised y'all don't have this type of post game shows for the Heat, where y'all check that type of thing out. But it's always a pleasure to have you. And then if anybody watching that's not really a Rockets fan, it's a pleasure to have you over here at the Rockets, bro. Coming and hanging out with us and chopping it up at the Chop Shop. We will be doing this, how we do it at the Chop Shop CSG Chop Shop game. We all we got, brother. We all we got. These games like this is really what makes us, it's going to draw us a little bit closer, bro. We all we got, bro. It's going to draw us a little bit closer. So we going to be all right, bro. We going to be all right. These are growing pains right now. I'm thinking the whole roster, not the whole roster, but most of the roster will be turned over by the next year. So we just got to stick it out a little bit longer with, man. Stick it out a little bit longer, and next year it is win mode. It is win mode, bro. So, bro, y'all got to come on with it. Y'all got to come on with it. Stay with us. Hang in there with us. I know I done almost had a couple of mental breaks dealing with this team, and I know y'all have too. But like I said, man, y'all keep me coming back. CSGs, y'all keep me coming back, man. Love y'all, bro. Y'all the real ones. Y'all the real ones. I'm the reality. What you say? He says, I need that email, bro. We gonna piece of grub already, man. Already, bro. You know, it's at htxtopshop@gmail.com. Email me that piece of family. We gonna eat. We gonna munch. Oh, man, that sounded bad. Like Ice Spice, munch. Oh, man, y'all the real ones. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good one, brother. We'll see you when I see you. Peace, man. Let's go, Rockets. Let's get it.